you can stand by to catch the bottom. Okay, because usually these bank stocks, right, they don't go straight down 50%. Okay, usually they don't go straight down 50%. So every time the price drop like 10%, 15%, okay, if you base on what happened over the past like many times lah, okay, many times. So if you look at the past period, right, every time it dropped like some kind of like 10%, right, from the highest point. Usually it is bound for a rebound. Okay, it is bound for a rebound. So if you look at currently, right, okay, this DBS is down by 11%. It's down by 11%. Okay, so if you look at the past occurrence, okay, this is the point that it goes up. So when it dropped, this is 12%. So there's some like rebound happening. But is this a long term or short term? Okay, some people say, oh, I can buy here and then I hold long term is good. I can buy here and then short term I take profit. Okay, so sometimes this kind of rebound is good for short term and it's also good for long term. Okay, it depends on your time frame. Okay, so DBS is definitely not a stock to chase high. Okay, it's definitely not a stock to chase high. Okay, because if you look at the past history, right? Okay, most of the time, if it go up, it will drop. Okay, it go up, it drop. It go up, then it pulls back 10%. It goes up, it pulls back 5-6%, and then this one it pulls back, and then it crash all the way. Okay, so this is like 36%. Okay, 36%. So is this a serious thing? The answer is yes. This is the COVID crash. Okay, this is a COVID crash. So over here right now, okay, the thing that we do not know, okay, the thing that we do not know is how bad is this thing. Okay, how bad is this thing? But definitely, right now, if based on the normal scenario, it is considered cheap already. Okay, it is considered at a low, recent low. Okay, it's like a recently low point. Okay, it's a recently low point. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, you can look at like DBS. Okay, DBS, how to catch the low. Okay, how to catch the low. Usually it goes like this. Okay, the price drop consecutively. Okay, so if you really want to catch the low, you wait for a small bounce. Usually this bounce, right, is above the previous day high. Usually this bounce, right, is also 3-day never make new low. Okay, so what is 3-day? This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So you got like 3 days that never make a new, it's 3 days survive from the downward move. Okay, so of course today, right, does it looks like a good day to get in? Today is not so good day because this is the lowest point, right? This is the lowest point. So if the next few days, there is a sign that it turns around, then around this kind of level, okay, if it doesn't move lower, then yes, maybe it's a time for a bounce. How high it will go, it depends on the market. Okay, so over here, DBS, okay, is right now overall the trend is weak. Okay, the trend is weak. It could be based because of the news, all this Russia, all this interest rate news. Okay, but the price action needs to stabilize. They need to stabilize. So right now it's not a stable moment. So unless you are a long-term investor, if not, it's better to wait a while. Okay, it's not better. If for short term, I will wait for this 3 days, no new low. Okay, so overall, what's happening in the market? What's happening in the market? Okay, overall, right, if you look at SGX, right, okay, Singapore market, right, okay, the STI is having this like sharp correction, sharp pullback. Okay, this is due to the bank. So DBS, OCBC, okay, all these are having this sharp correction, and this kind of sharp correction usually will end up with a a very nice bottom catching area. Okay, which means it's an opportunity. Okay, which means it's an opportunity. So if you see DBS, if you see OCBC, if you see UOB, all of them, three of them, all having this pattern, it is a good entry point for what we call like a bottom catch where okay, this is important. Okay, where you have a setup like this is the entry, and below the low, this is the stop loss. Okay, so in case, okay, it didn't work out, in case, okay, it didn't work out, it hit the stop loss, you know how to get out. Okay, but if it doesn't, that means congratulations. Okay, you have caught the low point already, and then you can hold for a long period of time, or you want to take profit, you know, when it straight away bounce up. Okay, that one is up to you. Okay, so so usually this kind of bounce, okay, this kind of sharp bounce, that is usually like what we call a rebound. Okay, a low point, a rebound, and this is usually a very good for the bank stocks. Okay, it's usually very good for the bank stocks. That means there is some panic selling, and it gives opportunities for people who believe in the bank stocks. Okay, who want to hold for dividend, or who want to, you know, buy low, sell high. Okay, all right. So talking about the bank stocks. Okay, so UOB, okay, is the next. Okay, you take a look at UOB. Okay, same thing. But among the three, right, who is the strongest? Who is the strongest? Okay, make a guess. Make a guess. Who is the strongest? Okay, okay. DBS, UOB, or OCBC. Okay, how to make a guess? Okay, you all can type in the chat. You type in the chat. Okay, which one? UOB, DBS, OCBC. Okay, let me see. Okay, so the one never make new low is the strongest. Okay, the one with the smaller candle is the strongest. So among the three, DBS is the weakest because it closed all the way down. Okay, so based on today's price action, it is not the strongest because it sell all the way down. Okay, so OCBC, let's see. Okay, OCBC, the past few days sell a lot already. So today, okay, also not so much, but at least it doesn't make new low. Okay, doesn't make new low. So OCBC is okay, second, right? And the strongest, right, actually is a UOB. Okay, I think it's UOB. Why? Because it doesn't make new low. It doesn't make new low, and today it tend to go up. It tend to go up. Okay, there's a like sign that it wanted to bounce, but then it gets so downwards. Okay, so based on current situation, okay, based on current situation, this OCBC, it dropped how many percent? 14%. Okay, UOB, okay, I think dropped less than that. Okay, so the one that dropped the least is the stronger one. The one that never make new low is the stronger one. So among the three, seems like UOB is stronger for today. Okay, for today. Tomorrow we don't know. Okay, so if tomorrow, okay, if tomorrow you see a candlestick that is hollow, and tomorrow if the candlestick is bounced up, actually, right, this one already 3-day never make new low. If tomorrow you see the candlestick is above this level, then there is a chance that this could be the point of the bounce. Okay, this could be the point of the bounce. Okay, so anything can happen, you know, after the price have this kind of like sharp drop, you know, down 10% for bank stocks, because everybody is also watching to get in, right? The big guys, they're also like, hey, you know, if market settle, no problem, then they also want to get in. Okay, all right, so over here, okay, which stocks is the strongest? Okay, which stock is the strongest? I will look at stage 2. Okay, stage 2. Okay, I know you all have a lot of your stocks to watch, but okay, the strongest stocks will be in stage 2. And from here, we like to look at the value. Value means these are the stocks where the money is. Okay, the money. Okay, so that 梁子江 got 82 million transacted. Okay, 82 million transacted. That is a lot of money, right, in Singapore context. Okay, so 梁子江, is it good or not? Okay, of course it's good, right? Price goes up is good. Okay, price goes down is bad. Price goes up when index is down. That means this stock has outperformed, has really strong. The money is flowing in to this stock. So you can see a few things. Number one, the trend started here. Okay, that is the trend, the blue arrow. Okay, that's where the trend start. And over here, this is the smart money. Smart money. That means the smart money is in. The smart money is in. Okay, so the trend start here and the smart money is in. So this is actually good. The only thing that's bad is there's no entry point for today. Okay, the entry point is like 134, 135, 136. Okay, before it move up, there's a consolidation here. Okay, so if you look at like cup and handle pattern, right? This is like a cup, and then this is like a handle, and this is like a cup and handle breakout. But of course, this is just a lower side of the cup because the whole cup, right, is really here. Okay, so in the next few weeks, if you see this again, if you see the handle again, then that is even better, right? And then up to here, if you see the handle again, that means, wow, this stock is making the cup and handle pattern just like the textbook, right? Just like textbook. So over here, Yang indeed is in play. It's in play. You can see the volume is very high. Okay, Singtel not that in play, but still consider one of the strong blue chip stock. Okay, Capital is okay. So this one also same thing, having this pattern and having this consolidation. Okay, so this is on standby. Okay, on standby. So overall, right, the STI is not as bad as it seems. Okay, the STI is not as bad as it seems. Why? Because if it is a general market crash, right? It's an overall market crash. I will believe that Yangzijiang, Singtel, and Kaplan, this one, right? I think they will be down already. But today, if you see these three, okay, actually they are not down that much. They are not even down, right? Okay. So ST Engineering, also same thing, also making this pattern. So it's building up. Okay, it's building up. Okay, with these four stocks, right? Okay, with these four stocks that we just see, okay, what does it mean? Okay, it means that the money is flowing out of the bank stock, but the money is not flowing out of Singapore. Okay, isn't that a good news? Okay, that is a good news, right? That means Singapore market still like there's an opportunity. Okay, Singapore market still has opportunity. Okay, so the money is temporary out of the bank stocks, but they are not getting out of Singapore because you can see that Yangzijiang, Singtel, Kaplan, ST Engineering, they are holding up well. Okay, so Wilmar, Wilmar is an interesting one. Okay, Wilmar have a sharp drop and today had a rebound. Okay, have a rebound. So Wilmar, okay, is in a good sectors. Okay, with this Ukraine war, with inflation, Wilmar, right, is the like palm oil sectors. Okay, in other country, these palm oil sectors, right, is already rocket. Okay, like crazy. Okay, I show you. Okay, so example like in Malaysia, right, Genting plantation. Okay, in other country, the palm oil stocks already rocket from like 670 to 940 in 1 month. Okay, in 1 month. Okay, some plantation. Okay, so by right, the palm oil stock in Singapore should rocket like this. Okay, Sam Plantation is not a small company. Okay, it's Sam Darby, right? By Sam Darby, it's not small, right? So Genting Plantation also not small. Okay, so in Malaysia, the palm oil stocks, right, already rocket Okay, already rocket, like, you know, some of these TSH, okay, TSH, okay, they rocket like this $1.12 to 158, okay, and like this SOP, okay, they rocket from here $3.50 to 680. So actually, Wilma is don't know what he's doing. Okay, don't know what he's doing. I also don't know why it didn't move. Okay, yet. Okay, so by right, okay, by right, Golden Agri, okay, all these stocks, right, is the stock to kind of like, you know, to pay attention. Okay, to pay attention. Oh yeah, I just talked about it, right? Those stock that I mentioned is the palm oil stocks. Okay, palm oil stocks. Okay, so now you can understand, right? Okay, Golden Agri, why is it moving? Why is it moving, right? So Golden Agri is the like Wilma by right is the leader. Okay, by right is the leader. So and also we have like first first resource, right? First resources. Okay, first resources. So by right, this is also is should be rocketing to 250, the kind of like trend, right? By right, okay, by right. Is this Malaysia stock? Is it Malaysia stock? Okay, Joe, I'm not sure which stock you are talking about. First Resources, Wilma is Singapore stocks, but Singapore actually don't have palm oil plantation. So most of the plantation is either in Indonesia or in Malaysia. So what I'm saying here is by looking at the the plantation stock in Malaysia, by right, okay, by right, we should get some like, like forest fire like that, right? Should burn until Singapore here. But the Singapore stocks somehow rather is a bit lack on this palm oil stocks, commodity stocks. Okay, so Olam is not palm oil. Olam is other like food processing, but is in the same category. So in other words, Olam, Wilma, Golden Agri, First Resource, these four, right? These four, right, is the bigger companies. Okay, is the bigger kind of like quality stocks for this kind of like food, palm oil, cooking oil, this kind of like, Okay, I think Olam is cocoa, right? Okay, let's see. How to see? You type Olam International Cotton. Okay, I think cotton and cocoa, right? If I'm not sure. Okay, so Olam is among the world's largest suppliers for cocoa beans and products, coffee, cotton, rice. Okay, so this year is the year of commodities. Okay, this year is the year of commodities, oil, palm oil, food. Okay, everything here, there is an opportunity. Okay, there's an opportunity. Of course, by right, bank stocks is also supposed to be in play because of the interest rate. Okay, so basically, uh, you know, the environment, okay, the environment that we are in. Okay, we focus on these few things. Okay, tech stocks is sleeping. Okay, sleeping. So Rex, okay, Rex is still strong. So Rex is still strong. Okay, so Rex is still one of the strongest stocks, okay, in the list, and there is good volume. Okay, there's good volume, very healthy volume. Okay, so let me see. Okay, there's some questions. Let me answer some questions. Okay, so just now the bank. Okay, we answered some of them already. Okay, DBS is investing into crypto in future. Would that be better than DBS? DBS is investing in crypto in future. Would that be better than DBS? DBS cannot be better than DBS. Maybe you type wrong. Okay. Yeah, but yeah. Okay. But we have done with the bank already lah. Okay, bank stocks. UOB is the more stable one because it doesn't drop so much today. Okay, tomorrow is another day, so tomorrow let's analyze again. So if tomorrow it rebound, then it's a good sign. Okay, it's a good sign. Is Wilma also be rocketing? Is Wilma also be rocketing? Okay, this question is okay. I will say by right, okay. by right, the palm oil stocks, okay, if I do a screen for you, okay, for Malaysia, okay, KLSE, okay, okay, let me show you like what is happening next door, okay, next door, okay, next door, if I rank it up, okay, this PPB, okay, PPB is also under the food processing category, Genting Plantation, okay, Maybank, okay, Maybank is, rocket 820 to almost 9. SOP, just now I show you already, okay, some plantation, just now I show you already, okay, HS Plant, also a plantation stock, also like this, 46% in just 1 over month. FGV, okay, Felda Group, right? Felda is definitely palm oil, right? So, yeah, so palm oil is rocketing, right? Rocket. This is not going up. I'm saying TSH, okay, TSH is also palm oil. Okay, MHC, I think it's also palm oil. Chapat, I think it's also palm oil. Jatiasa is lumber. TH plant is palm oil. So, so that's why I was saying potentially Wilma have a chance. Okay, have a chance, all right? But Golden Agri, okay, Golden Agri also have a chance because in Singapore context, okay, Singapore context, you look at the right side here, the market cap, the bigger one is Wilma, Olam, Golden Agri, First Resources. And of course, you can go for some other like Bumitama. Oh yeah, Bumitama already rocket. Okay, already rocket. So this is the stock that is in play. So Bumitama is in play and Golden Agri is in play. Okay, Mewa not so. Okay, so Bumitama and Golden Agri. Like what I say, Wilma is unless you are kind of like defensive kind of a person, then this one haven't moved. So potentially, this is the laggard. This is laggard. Hopefully it catch up. Hopefully. Okay, so from today's price and volume movement, can advise if smart money exiting DBS or entering Yang Zhejiang or what price level? Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, like whether definitely this one is like kind of like exiting lah. But for stocks like DBS, this kind of stock, this kind of shares, right? When they exit, they can enter right away. Okay, can enter right away. So if you look at like this scenario, right, you can see that wow, they exit, and they exit. Next moment, they they kind of like come back immediately, right? So over here, that's why I'm saying like they could be exiting. Yes, they could be exiting, but they could enter anytime. Okay, they could enter anytime. But what I say just now is based on the past historical move. Bank stock drop more than 10%. Usually, some people will come in for a bottom catch. Okay. All right. So over here, the important thing is this. Okay? The important thing is we go back to stage 2 screen for SGX. And from here, right, if you look at the value, okay, based on the value, right, okay, these are the stocks to watch. Okay, so if you're not watching Sembcorp industry, okay, if you're not watching this, right, if you're not watching this, you are missing out, this trend. You're missing out this trend. So Sembcorp industry is one of the so-called, you can say blue chip, okay, blue chip and the most uptrending blue chip. Okay, so this is the blue arrow. So if you follow the blue arrow, you could have caught the recent 2 days bounce. Okay, these 2 days. Okay, so over here, okay, what about ComfortDelGro? ComfortDelGro is still not that fantastic. Okay, because right now you can see that it's the commodity stocks like this RH Petrogas. Okay, RH Petrogas, if you look at this, okay, this is the blue arrow, this is a blue arrow, this is a blue arrow. So blue arrow is the start, is the kind of like the pivot point. Okay, the pivot point. So over here, if you enter, it bounce, right? Then after that, it pull back, it give you the handle again, then it bounce again. And then it pull back. This is like a cup and handle again. And then here it bounce again, and it pull back again, and then here it bounce. Of course, today talk about RH Petrogas is already too late. Okay, it's already too late because usually the stocks, we want to buy before the big candle. Okay, we want to buy before the big candle. So what will happen unless it goes sideways again and then they bounce again, but it's already too big already, this candle. Okay, so same thing, Keppel Corp have a chance, because if you look at the list here, right, the top list here, if you look at the top list here, what sector is strong? Okay, what sector is obviously strong? Okay, Rex, RH Petrogas, Sembcorp Industry, oil and gas. Okay, so oil and gas is definitely one of the strongest and the stocks that is in play. Okay, so Keppel Corp have chance, but it's not the best performing stocks. Okay, the best performing stocks in terms of quality will be Sembcorp Industry. In terms of the best performing, in terms of if you don't care about quality, then RH Petrogas, okay, or Rex. Okay, Rex could be next. Okay, Rex could be next. So over here, these are like penny stocks. Okay, these are like penny stocks. Okay, so other than that, Suntec REITs still strong. Okay, which is good. Thai Beverage, not that fantastic, just normal sideways stocks. Okay, Keppel REITs also. Joe Energy. Okay, so Joe Energy, RH Petrogas, Rex, penny stocks are in play. Okay, penny stocks are in play. Okay, and of course, it's not a good time to look at buy now, because the candles, the pullback is here, the support level is here at 40 cents. Okay, so if you are trading Singapore stocks, okay, let me know. Okay, if you are trading Singapore stocks, which are the stocks you wish to hold now? Okay, which are the stocks you wish to hold now? Okay, make sure you make the right wish. Okay. Wow, if you wish to hold bank, then you will be losing money now already. Okay. I mean, like now it's down, right? If you wish to hold Wilmar, also you're not making money, right? If you wish to hold, means already go up. So in other words, the best moving, stocks, right? Okay, the best moving stocks, okay, the best like returns one, right, is RH Petrogas. Okay, if you are trading Singapore stocks, you will wish to hold RH Petrogas. You wish that you are holding Samudera Shipping. You wish you are holding Joe Energy. You wish you are holding, Bumitama Agri. Understand what I mean? Okay, you wish. I mean, I wish that I'm holding like this lah. And of course, if all this is too small, which one is the best? Okay, which one is the best? So if all this is too small, okay, then actually Sembcorp is the biggest among the top. So if you are trading Singapore stocks, you probably wish that you are holding Sembcorp Industry. You wish that you're holding Sembcorp Industry, because this is the more of a quality and also more of aggressive. So in other words, it's like balance. Okay, it's balance. Followed by which one? Okay, I'll give you a guess. Okay, Sembcorp Industry, followed by which one next? Okay, which one next? So you go down the list. Okay, so what we do here is we go down the list. Okay, and see whether this stock I can take it or not. So I can I consider as quality or lousy stock or not. If lousy, then of course don't touch lah. Okay, so if you ask me, Sembcorp definitely is one of them. Bumitama a bit too late. Okay, a bit difficult to get in, and not so big company. So the next one will be Golden Agri. Okay, the next one will be Golden Agri or First Resources. So in fact, First Resources will be more for my taste, because First Resources is like $1 plus. Okay, so in terms of like $1 plus, usually they don't crash like crazy. Okay. Okay, then followed by Yang Zijiang. Okay, then followed by Yang Zijiang. So what I do here is I need to go down the list and I choose for myself what is the strongest stocks in the strongest sector, and from there, what I can hold. Okay, what is the kind of stock that I can hold? All right. Okay. So some people ask just now. Some people ask, how can I get in early? Okay, how can I? All these stock already go up. Okay, how can I? Like so many stock here. How do we buy? Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so this is the strategy. Okay, this is a strategy. The strategy, right? Okay, is this. Strategy is this. Okay, that means if the candlestick is red, it means it's downtrend. If the candlestick is blue, then this is the start of the uptrend. So usually there is a blue arrow. It's a blue arrow. Okay. So if you look at all these stocks, like Joe Energy, where did red change blue? Red change blue over here. So this is before it go up. Red change to blue over here. This is before it go up. Okay, RH Petrogas, where did it change blue? Here it changed blue, red color change blue. Here red color change blue. Here red color change blue before it go up, before it go up, before it go up. So if you're looking for like Samudara, okay, red color change to blue color over here before it go up. If you're looking for Bumintama, okay, red color change to blue here before it go up. Okay, so if you want to kind of like, wonder, okay, like if you wonder like, hey, when is a good entry? The best entry is of course quite far away. Okay, quite far away. That means now, right, it's not the best time to get in. So the next best time is during this kind of pullback. During this kind of pullback. Okay, so the best time is here, right? Okay, somewhere in start of the year. So up and then it pull back, up and then it pull back. So is it good time to buy First Resources now? The answer is no lah. Okay, the answer is not the best time for now lah. Understand what I mean? Okay, so this is what we call strategy. So first entry is when things turn around. Second entry is when it first pull back and then it pull back again. Okay, so we usually like to get in during this kind of a pullback. Okay, this kind of pullback. Okay. Okay, so how did you decide to hold and hold for how long? Okay, so usually we will hold for blue all the way until it turns red. But of course, when you see a big candle up like this, it's usually time to take profit. When the price go up, we try to sell into strength, but we still keep some. Sell into strength, we still keep some. So as long as it's blue color, we continue to hold. So example, Sembcorp Industry. Okay, so when it is blue color, you buy. When it goes up very sharply, you sell into strength. When it pull back, if turn red, you sell all. And then when it's blue color again, you buy again. And when it go up and up very fast, you sell into strength, and then you keep some. Then sell up, cannot sell anymore because no more share already. So pull back, if there's a blue arrow, we buy more. And then if it goes up like this, what should we do? If it goes up like this, we sell partial into strength, which means you kind of like, take some profit along the way. Okay, so over here, so over here the whole conclusion is how to screen for the stocks. Okay, it's all here using stage 2. So stage 2 is to show us what is the strong stocks. How to screen for stock that is in play. Usually the stocks is more than 700. Okay, 700, 0.7 or 0.5. So those stocks that have more than 700,000 transaction a day, usually they are the one that's in play. Okay, so if you got more money, you want to have more liquidity. So this value is the liquidity. So among the most liquid one, okay, still the same stocks lah. Yang Zhejiang, Singtel, Capcom, ST Engineering, Wilmar, okay, Sembcorp Industry. Okay, so overall, if you see all these stocks is still here, those familiar names, right? It's telling you that the overall Singapore stocks, right? No problem. Okay, no problem. Because this is a diversified stocks. Okay, diversified. That means it's shipbuilding, there's telecom, there is commercial REITs, there's defense, ST engineering. Okay, and there's like food processing. Okay, there's oil and gas. Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, so let's take a look at some other stocks. Okay, just now we promised to watch Q and M, right? So Q and M, what's happening here? Q and M Dental used to be very nice with the cup and handle, but what happened? It breaks the low of the handle, and then it turned red. So once it turned red, it didn't pull back. It didn't come back up again. So over here, you can see that it's downtrend. Okay, and this is not looking good at all. This is not looking good at all. Why? Because of this break support. Okay, this part that breaks support. So this big candle down that breaks support is not good. Okay, it's not looking good. So this candle down, right, is not good. Okay, so usually, right, this kind of trend will end up very ugly. Okay, we end up very ugly. Okay, we end up very ugly. So I give you some example based on my experience. Okay, but again, this is based on my experience lah. So example, iFast. Okay, iFast. Okay, so when a stock, right, go uptrend, right, very good, right, and then it turned down, and then turn down, and then turn down. And then one fine day, there is a big candle down. Okay, so the start of the big candle down, okay, it's like kind of like there is a sell, there's a selling going on, and then it paused one day and then it gap down. So it's not very good. Okay, anytime there's a big candle down after a sideway, it's not good. Okay, it's not good. Okay, so again, like Nano, same thing lah. Okay, same thing, right? Nano also same thing. Okay, it started with a big candle down, and that's the end, right? That's the end. Okay, so Q and M, I'm not sure this candle is considered big or not, but among the previous one, this is quite big, quite big. So this big candle down is not a good sign. Okay, not a good sign. Okay, so Yang Zhejiang we saw already. Undervalued property stocks like Straits Trading, Hobby. Okay, many years ago, I got this client who actually bought a lot of undervalued stocks lah. Okay, but at the end, right, all these stocks, right, become no volume. Okay, no volume. Okay, no volume. So the thing here is this. Okay, we also don't know. Okay, we also don't know when it will come back. Okay, it need to depends on the big players. But so far, these two, right, this Straits Trading and Hobby, right, they are not so bad. Okay, they are not like downtrend kind of not really downtrend. So there's always hope lah. There's always hope. I mean, Singapore market is actually quite good this year. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. So all these stocks, once they play finish the oil and gas, or once they play finish the palm oil, as long as the money is not exiting Singapore, they will move to another sectors. And property, definitely, there is a chance to come back. Okay, because if you rotate here and there, one fine day, it will be the turn. It will be the turn for the property stocks lah. But don't know when lah. Okay, but so far the good sign is from this Suntec REITs. Okay, Suntec REITs seems to be the leader. Okay, seems to be the leader for the REITs and property stocks, and also, of course, capital, this Capland, right? Okay, is also one of the leader. Okay, so in terms of those stocks that is in play, and in terms of property related, close to property, okay, these two is the commercial property. Commercial property could be coming back. Okay, could be coming back. So Okay, so that's the, I mean, based on the data, based on the data, they seems to be strong. Okay, they seem to be strong. They seems to be okay. Can we buy nano or what? No. Okay, we don't say can buy or cannot buy. Okay, no buy or sell here. Okay, just analysis. Okay, okay. So top glove is gone for a long time. Okay, so if you are still in top glove, uh, it's definitely a very sad thing. Okay, so top glove is gone for a long time. So yeah, okay. Anything that you want to buy low, sell high. So far, based on my 12 years experience, right? So far, I only got one group of client that buy bank stock. Drop, they buy, go up, they sell. And so far, bank is the only sector that works for this strategy for Singapore market. Okay, for Singapore market, any other sector, if you buy low or buy cheap or accumulate at the bottom, so far from what I see and based on my experience, right, all cannot. Okay, all is they get stuck, they get 50-60% down. Okay, so only the bank stocks, okay, survive all this bottom. Okay, but this is based on my experience. Okay, yours could be different. Okay, so you're mature in Singapore, US market. Okay, later on we'll talk about US market. Just wait a while. Malaysia banks catching up. Malaysia banks a bit yes, okay, it's actually quite strong. Okay, like all these M Bank, okay, they are not falling. ABNB is Alliance, okay, Alliance Bank. Okay, today is very strong. Okay, so among the Malaysia bank, Maybank, okay, Maybank and this Alliance Bank is the strongest. CIMB is the weakest. Okay, CIMB, yeah, okay, is the having some, don't know what issue here. Okay, but Malaysia Bank is totally quite, it's actually quite strong. Okay, how can you get ART system, ART software? Later we'll talk about this software. Just let's analyze the market and let's share with you more about the strategy. Okay. Okay, so if you are doing US market, okay, if you are looking for a broker, you can search for Jurong East Investor Center. Jurong East Investor Center. My team, okay, my team will help you with it. Okay, you can Google Jurong East Philip Investor Center. Okay, so okay, that okay. For me, I don't like I don't open accounts, but my team does. Okay, my team does. Okay, what's the opinion investing Capital Corp share for long term? Okay, for my philosophy, right? There's no much of a long term here. Okay, there's not much of a long term. People who hold long term for Capital Corp, they hold it at $12 and $10. Okay, so if you ask me about long term, I will tell you so far, if you hold long term, people hold it at $10. That was like 2007. Okay, 2007. So $10 they buy at $12 during that time, and there's some corporate action. So now it's like $9. Okay, but for midterm, short term, now is a good time. Okay, now is a good time. So, but the problem with Capital Corp is they have Keppel Land inside. So even the oil stock is running, they cannot really run because the property side is not running. Okay. So that is the thing. So if you are looking for Keppel Corp for the oil stock, right, then it's a bit it's actually losing out to Sembcorp in terms of the running, the performance, the trend. Okay, because Sembcorp, okay, is like, oh, everybody treat it as oil and gas. Okay, but Keppel Corp have oil and gas and property. So when it comes to running, is it property running or is it oil and gas running? So that is a bit confusing. So I rather if you're looking for Keppel Corp, you better be clear what you are investing in also. Okay, so let's move on to US market. Okay, then if you got any other stocks, later we can let's discuss, right? So for US market, right? Okay, same thing. We do the same screen, stage 2, and then we do for like NYSE, and US market is a bit different. Okay, US market is a bit different. Okay, US market, right? Okay, is having a deep correction. Okay, having a deep correction. So for Singapore market, it's actually a bull market. It's actually a bull market. So Singapore is actually much stronger than US market. Okay, it's actually much stronger than US market. So what's happening in US market? US market is at stage 4. At stage 4. That means it's going down and down and down. And then now it's making a comeback, okay, a potential comeback. And if you really ask me, is it really come back? I also not sure. Okay, I also not sure. Okay. Okay, as oil and gas is upward trend, shouldn't Sam Marine be better than Sembcorp? Sam Marine is already kind of like stripped naked already. It's like, it's like, it cannot stand up anymore. Okay, it cannot stand up anymore because there's so many rights issue. They play out the investor so many times. So invest the like nobody is going to believe in Sam Marine, and the even the parents also don't want the children anymore. Agree or not? I mean, is it true or not? Okay, so if you look at Sembcorp Marine, okay, Sembcorp Marine, okay, is it moving up? Is it moving up? It's not. Okay, it's not. So why is it not moving up? Okay, why is it Sembcorp Industry moving up? So we like the one that is moving up. We like the one that's moving up. Okay, so we don't just buy because it's cheap. Okay, we don't just buy because it's cheap. Okay, so this Sembcorp Marine is totally gone. Okay, it's totally gone for a long time. Okay, for a long time gone. Okay, so yeah. All right, so US market, you must understand the scenario here. Okay, the scenario here. This is the market. Okay, so there is a potential turnaround. If there's a potential turnaround, you will see the stock turn with a blue arrow. And if this blue arrow can hold the price well, doesn't crash downward, right? Doesn't have this kind of a scenario, right? Then it's really good. Okay, so if this is like this and then break new high, this is the best scenario. Understand? Okay, so if you see the stock is down, turn around, show a blue arrow and go sideways a little bit and then make new high. This is the best scenario. Okay, if you see it goes sideways and then it make new low, and then if it turns red, then there's another leg down. Then there's another leg down. Okay, so nobody know. Okay, nobody know where the market is going now. Okay, so nobody know because there's too much of uncertainty. Okay, no too much of uncertainty. So let's see. Let's look at the market. So what do? We do the screener like stage 1. Okay, stage 1. So stage 1 are the stocks, right, that have potential. Okay, have potential. And I will rank this with the value. Why? Because I like to see the stock that is in play. The stock that is like traded actively. So one of the stocks is this stock called SQ. SQ, previously the name is Square. Now is Block. Okay, now it's Block. So do you see this? Okay, so this what's happening here? So we have a down, and then we have a turnaround, and we have a first blue arrow. Okay, so if we can go up, sideways, and bounce, right? Wow, this is the potential stock. Okay, but anyway, any stock with a first blue arrow is like a vote to the bull market. Every stock that is like what we call it's like now it's like having a boardroom meeting. Okay, the market, right, is having a boardroom meeting. Who vote for bullish market? You lift up the blue card. Who vote for the bearish market? you lift up the red card. So whichever stocks that have, whichever, side is getting more blue card or more red card, that's where the market go. Okay. But the thing is, this stock has been down and down, red card, red card, red card, red card, red card for so long. Today, it gives a blue card. Okay. It gives the hope for a rebound. Okay. It gives a good hope for a recovery. Okay. But of course, previously it voted for a few days and then it turned red again. Okay. Then that's the very, very bad thing. Okay. So over here, okay, so this blue color, okay, this blue color. Okay, so Walt Disney, okay, Walt Disney. So it's also blue color. Is it really strong? It's not, because like what I say, the really strong one, it should go sideways. But this Walt Disney is not really sideways. It's like it go up and then it go sideways and then it go down again. Okay, so this week must be going up. Okay, if Walt Disney cannot go up this week, next week, then again it might continue to go down. Okay, so over here you see Snapchat. So Snapchat is doing well. Okay, it's doing well. Why? Like what I say, I don't expect it to go up immediately. I don't expect it to go immediately. It just have to hold sideways long enough, wait for the market to be good, and then break this level. So if you can break this level, then yes, the market is coming back. Okay, so Snapchat is one of the important stock as well. Okay, so again, you see like ServiceNow. Okay, this is still doing okay, still doing good. And the stock that is really good will have this sign called higher low. So higher low. So you want to see higher low. You want to see sideways movement. Sideways movement means it is standby for a good market. Okay, the market is standby for a good market. Okay, so okay, okay, just listen first, Joe. Okay, just listen first, and yeah, okay, just listen first, Joe. Okay, just listen. Okay, when you listen, you can get an idea of what's happening. Okay, so over here, yeah, all these stocks you can see they are coming back blue, first blue, they're coming back. Okay, so these are super strong. Okay, these are super strong, which is not bad. It's just that you cannot really buy because it doesn't go sideways. Okay, so even there's a blue arrow, you can't really get in because it's too fast. Okay, even this AMC is coming back, blue, first blue arrow. Okay, Eli Lilly, this is a good sign because this stock has a bottom. Okay, has a bottom, and then it turns blue, and look at what it's doing. Look at what it's doing. It's going sideways. So this is doing well. Okay, it's voting strongly on the bull market. Okay, Eli Lilly is quite a big company, right? It's 200 over billion. It's a big company, right? Okay, so this stock also one of the strongest. It doesn't make new low since January, late January. So it's a good sign. Okay, so if it breaks up, this means what? This means we are here. We are here. So go sideways, 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 break up. Then this is a cup and handle pattern, right? So we like to see. Okay, you look at this, right? So it goes down, it doesn't make new low, it goes up, blue color, it goes sideways, 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 and break, right? So once it can do this, you notice that, wow, hey, that is the lowest point already. That is the lowest point already. So Ili, right? Okay, is doing well. Okay, it's doing well. Okay, so that is a good sign. Okay, so some of them are like this. I think it's a UK. Aeon, I think is Ireland or it's UK or it's not really a US stock, but it's okay. Okay, it's doing well. Cup and handle is like going sideways. It's doing well. Okay, Cloudflare had a dip over here, but overall, this is a no new low. This is a higher low. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Okay, so the more you see good sign, the better it is. Okay, the better it is. So this is a ICE. So ICE, what they do? Okay, Intercontinental Exchange. Okay, what they do? Okay, they do like commodities trading, right? Okay, commodities trading. So ICE is a commodities trading exchange. So like kind of like double bottom and then kind of like going sideways. So as long as it goes sideways and then break out, that is the best we can hope for. Okay, so Blackstone, this is another company, okay, another stock that is very strong. Okay, this is also a stock that to watch. Okay, because previously, right, if you see these stocks, it trends from $40 all the way to 150. Okay, by the way, we are now in NYSE. Okay, so you don't see much of a tech stock here. Okay, not much of a tech stock. Okay, so Hubspot also doing well, also doing well. Okay, so this is the like higher low, and this is like a kind of like a cup and handle. It's not that fantastic, not that nice because it doesn't go sideways. Okay, but it is a strong stock. Okay, it is a strong stock. Okay, so usually, right? At this, what is the best thing for the current moment? What's the best thing? Okay, so number one, we have bad news. Okay, number two, we have stage one. Okay, so usually, right? A lot of the bottom, a lot of the market bottom is happening on with these two together. The everything is still bad. Everybody believe that it can go worse. Okay, but the price start to recover. The price starts to recover. Okay, so over here, nobody believes it's going up. Okay, so this nobody believe, right? It's going up. Okay, so usually, right, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. If you ask 10%, everybody tell you, Russia is attacking Ukraine. Russia, everybody is chanting this story, right? Everywhere, okay, everywhere you at the office, at the toilet, at the coffee shop, if everywhere is chanting this same story, more or less, if the market is still moving upwards, that means the market could have bottomed for this bad news. Okay, for this bad news. If you got another bad news, then there's another thing. Okay, but for this, it's digesting already. Okay, it's digesting already. Okay, so over here, this is the scenario. Okay, I just want to highlight to you. Okay, the reason why I created this strategy is to keep myself conscious that there are some sectors, there are some stocks that's actually recovering. The market, somebody would have tell you the thing, but who do we want to listen? I want to listen to the chart. Okay, I want to listen to the price action. So over here, like example, this stock, Generac, GNRC. Okay, so is this a lousy stock? I would say I don't think this is a lousy stock. It goes from like $50 over dollars, go all the way to $500 over dollars. So definitely it must be something good. Then recently there's a market crash, market correction. Okay, but the thing here is this stock never make new low ever since January. Okay, and this stock rebound very quickly over here this day, and this stock is having these sideways setups. Okay, which means there is a potential move. Okay, in the next few days or week. Okay, there could be a potential move. Okay, it's either way because now the candlestick is small. When candlestick is small, it is preparing for an explosive move. Okay, when candle is small, it's preparing for an explosive move. So hopefully, right? Hopefully it's upward move lah. Okay, so if more people vote upwards, then the market is actually turning. So this is stage one. It shows me all the stocks that is turning up. Okay, so if you can see many stocks that's turning up, then it's a good sign. So this is digital DOCN. So DOCN is not that fantastic because it make new low, but it's a good sign that it turns blue. Okay, because it hasn't been turning blue for a long time. Okay, and the rest Quanta service. Okay, this is a higher low. This is an upward move. Now it's building up a sideways. Okay, sideways. Wow, this is so nice. Okay, so the smaller candle it is, this go sideways move, the longer period, the more chance that it will break out. With a good nice move. Okay, so yep, TPR, all these I think these are not so popular stocks really. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, let's move on. So the software, you can see the software, Hubspot, Cloudflare, SQ. Okay, a lot of these software names are coming back. That's a good sign because previously they are the one that get beaten down the most. Okay, so let's move on to Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq. Okay, so what do you see in Nasdaq? The most traded stocks. Okay, so you got this Upstart. Same thing. They are, I think, also kind of like software kind of things, right? Okay, this is money lending or what? I think credit service, money lending. Okay, money lending, but it's a high tech money lending. Okay, high tech money lending. Okay, so over here, this is the thing. This stock, okay, is one of the biggest winner. Okay, it go up like 1,000% in 2021, but after that it crashed 80%. Okay, so first thing first, this is a mover. A mover means it's either it move up a lot or it move down a lot. Okay, so this is a mover. Okay, so a mover coming back to the stage one. So of course now it's been volatile. So if it can go sideways, and then break, okay, then this will be one of the chart to watch. Okay, so over here, this stock, right, got 1.7 billion transacted yesterday. Yesterday is not even moving, right? Okay, yesterday is not even moving. So this is a heavily traded stocks, which means this is where the money is. CrowdStrike, this is where the money is. Okay, these are the popular stock. Okay, Costco, these are the popular stocks. So, but this one is also defensive. You look at how defensive it is, Okay, so all these stocks, right, are voting for bull market or bear market? Tell me. All these stocks are voting for bull or voting for bear? Okay. Okay, they're voting for bull, right? They're voting for bull. They turn blue. They turn blue means previously they vote for bear market, but now they think got chance. They think got chance, so they start to turn. Okay. So over here, okay, the more you see it turns blue, the more higher low. Higher low means recently never make new low. And if there's more higher high, it means if you can break this level, it break high, the better it is. The better. That means the market is really turning and everybody's still chanting Russia is attacking Ukraine, Russia is attacking Ukraine. So it's like there's a lot of distraction. And these big players, they are getting in. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so that's the thing. Maybe some people say Putin has getting is got enough of shares already. Then the market will move, right? Okay, so DraftKings is turning blue. Okay, all these stocks have been down for a long time. They turn blue. Okay, Plug Power, they've been down, and then this is making a higher high. It breaks the high over here. So this is a good sign. Okay, so if it goes sideways, you can see that yesterday it goes sideways. So if today it break the high of $26, okay, then this stock, could be the stock that rocket, the kind of stock that might rocket. Okay, so these are all super nice setups. Okay, super nice setups. Okay, so because they pause for 1 day. Okay, pause for 1 day. So tonight, I'm not sure how is it the market, but definitely, definitely there is a chance lah. There is a chance. Okay, tonight the futures looks green. I think I will vote for the bull market lah. I'll vote for the bull market because all these stocks, right, they are not really lousy company. Okay, they are not bad company. Okay, so one of the stock I like is this one, Enphase. Okay, Enphase. So Enphase have a good earnings over here. It gap up. Okay, it gap up. So all these stocks with a gap up, okay, is like probably like good news lah, good earnings lah. So I like stock that gap up. Okay, so this is the gap up. So the good earnings. This is a gap up, good earnings. Is it good earnings, good stock, make money? How come drop? This is because of market drop, right? So this stock, why I like? Because of all this gap up. All this gap up means what? It is not a lousy company, right? And then over here, this big candle rebound, shows that these big players, they are like snatching whatever shares that's available out there. Okay, so it's building the base here. This is a strong support. This big candle up, okay, it's a accumulation. This big candle up is accumulation. Okay, so over here, there is a chance. Okay, there is a chance that Enphase and like clean energy sectors, right, might be the next thing that that move. Okay, or maybe the things that is moving now. Okay, so you can see these are Solar Edge. Solar Edge is similar as Enphase. It's a solar companies. So solar are moving. So they already vote strongly for bull market. Okay, but this cannot be caught lah. Okay, this one cannot catch because too fast. Okay, another stocks I think is of quality and steady. So quality and steady is Fortinet. Fortinet used to be the strong and steady stocks. Okay, so in other words, okay, for US market, right now, you can see a few things. Okay, you can see a few things. Number one is FTNT, CRWD, net. Okay, these are kind of like cyber securities. Okay, and kind of like internet stuff lah. Okay, this is not that strong, but okay, FTNT and this CrowdStrike, net, right? Okay, they are actually recovering. Among the rest, the best quality is FTNT because it didn't really drop during the bearish market. Okay, so over here, some other stocks like this Trade Desk, I also feel that this is very strong because it didn't really drop and it recovered very fast. And this is a higher low with a steeper slope. A higher low with a steeper slope. That means, wow, this one is recovering fast. Okay, so by right lah. Okay, by right, this is good lah. Okay, but by left, I don't know lah. Okay, so far, right, you can see that there's a lot of stocks that's recovering. Okay, with all the bad news, okay, that's happening. Okay, with all the bad news that's happening, there's a lot of stock turns First Blue. Okay, there's a lot of stocks turns Blue Arrow. Okay, and the market is still people are still very bearish. Okay, so definitely there's a chance. Okay, there's a chance. Okay, so what about some other stocks? Okay, some other stocks is your stocks lah. Okay, so definitely. Okay, can you share how one should look at VIX for panic market? I don't look at VIX. Okay, I don't look at VIX. So I also cannot share with you. Okay, I don't really look at it. Okay, you see, a lot of people, right, they look at this thing. Okay, they look at like a lot of people, they look at like S&P, they look at NASDAQ. Okay, they look at Dow Jones, they look at VIX to see the market. Okay, but the problem is this. Okay, the problem, what's the problem? The problem is a lot of all these stocks, right, they all very dependent on the blue chip, and they never tell you the sector. They never tell you the sector, and of course, they never tell you what stock. Okay, the most important is the stock, right? So if they never tell you the sector, they never tell you the stock, So sometimes we might be misled, okay? And the percentage of the market, how many stocks is going up, how many stocks is going down, is it a lot of not? Okay, because all this is all depend on a few stock because of their weightage, of their weightage. So for me, right, okay, for us, right, okay, we look at the overall, okay? So we screen the entire market. Okay, and then we look at the ranking. Okay, look at the ranking. Which ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we look at the ranking and then we see, okay, all these stocks, right, because of the value, okay, they are the most traded stocks in stage 1, most traded stock in stage 2, okay. And then from there, right, I know that, okay, stage 1 is turning up, stage 2 is going up, and from there, I know what is kind of like happening. Okay, it's like a better view lah. Okay, better view lah. Okay, so over here, what I want to tell you here is there is a lot of stocks that's recovering, and then if you look at strong stocks, then this on stage 2, and of course the stage 2, those stocks that is the strongest is actually the oil and gas sectors lah. Okay, oil and gas sectors. Okay, and also the marine sectors. Okay, the marine sectors. Okay, so over here, let me just quickly go through with you. Okay, the value and then the Datadog. Okay, so Datadog is another stock. Okay, it's another stock that is very strong, and then never really drop. Okay, Micron is also another stock that is very strong and never really drop, but it's in the weak sector. So semicon is weak right now. Marriott, okay, Expedia, these are the potential stocks as well. Okay, so apart all these are oil and gas. So oil and gas is still very, very strong. Okay. All right. So let me long story cut short. Let's go into individual stocks. Okay. OXY, Occidental. Okay, Occidental is rocketing. Okay, it's rocketing. So how's it? Definitely this when this kind of scenario is happening is good, right? But beware of this kind of a large candle. So when you see large candle upward move, you better don't be. Of course, you can hold on and make more money lah. But then for my practice is I will tend to sell into strength. Okay, so oil and gas is good, but it's too good already now. So I have to be really careful. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the requests. Okay, the requests. C Limited. Okay, so what about C Limited? Okay, C Limited. Is it good? Okay, so C Limited, if you base on what we talk about, first of all, this is a low and this is a lower low. So if this is a lower low, right, it's not that good. Okay, it's not that good. Okay, it's not that, you see those stock that is really good, on the past few days, they will have a large bullish engulfing candle. Okay, so if you look at like some of these stocks, right, okay, those stock that is like really strong, right, on the past few days, right, they have this large engulfing candle. So large engulfing candle means what? Wow, means the stock open low, but after that they buy up all the way until so much higher. It's so much higher. That means they just want to grab a piece of this share, no matter what price. Okay, so those stock that is really, really good, like TTD, is like potential, and like just now the Datadog, like just now the UPST. Okay, those stocks that is really good, right? 3 days, 4 days ago, will have this engulfing candle. So those with engulfing candle are the one that pass. Those without the engulfing candle, okay, are the one that not that fantastic. Okay, look at this ENPH. Okay, they have a gap down and then they engulf a 16% up. Okay, go up all the way. Okay, so do you agree? Like this is a kind of like a good okay, a good uh way to look at it. Okay, a good way to look at it. So over here, if you look at C Limited, okay, C Limited again, is there an engulfing candle? No, because not that interested. The big players is not that interested in this stock for now. Okay, in the future, I don't know, but for now, it's still pretty weak. Right? It's still pretty weak. So if you follow the system, red color, okay, it's not good. Red all the way, it's not good. Red, still red, it's not good. Those that is blue is better. Those that turn blue is better. Okay. Okay, so over here, what is stage 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, so stage 1 is where the stock turns blue. Okay, this is stage 1. Stage 2 is where the stocks, okay, already blue, right? And then it continued to go blue and blue. This is stage 2. Stage 3 is where it starts to turn down, it turn red. And stage 4 is the one that goes all the way down. So this is 3, this is 4, this is 2, this is 1. Okay. How is fintech ETF? Fintech ETF, I'm not very sure what is the code. Okay, and maybe you just say one stock that's representing the fintech. Okay, can analyze Genting is going upward, downward, fund exiting. Okay, so if you look at Genting Singapore, okay, so we don't see much funds. Okay, you don't see like this smart money. You don't see much like the smart money like kind of like missing in action. Okay, so it can't really tell. It's going pretty sideways, not doing much. Okay, definitely not really in play, right? Okay, so ARK. So ARKK, okay, ARKK is still not that fantastic, okay, because it's still red, okay. So it still needs some more time, okay, still need some more time. So still weak. So if you follow the system again, okay, over here, if you exit, you could have like get out, okay. Okay, so what is the green and blue on the bottom? So blue color is the smart money. Green color is the retail stock. They are stuck inside. Okay, so if you are looking at like Alibaba, which the most popular stocks, okay, so this is the most popular. So is this good? Or not? Okay, is it going to bounce or not? Unlikely. Okay, unlikely. Okay, based on what is happening in the market right now, stock that is doing well, okay, like, or maybe the blue chip, right? Okay, the blue chip, like Apple, all this, right? Okay, they already kind of like, bounce up. If you look at like, Microsoft, okay, they already have some bounce, not that bad, downward trend, okay, not that bad downward trend. So if you're looking at like, all these like Nvidia, okay, so it's not that like now it's at a new low. You see what I mean? The current price is not at the new low. Alibaba, okay, Alibaba. Number one, first thing is before the market crash, Alibaba already crashing. Market crash, it follow crash again. And now everybody is making a higher low and Alibaba is making a lower low. So, okay, it's not that I bias, okay? I'm just presenting the idea, okay? Those stocks that never make a higher low is weaker. Those stocks that never make a higher low is weaker. So if you are like kind of like still holding on to Alibaba, I think I don't know when it will rebound, but definitely, if let's say Xi Jinping is supporting Alibaba, one day, maybe it will rebound right away. Okay, so anything can happen. I just, read from the chart right now. Okay, but Alibaba need miracle. Okay, need the genie. Okay, the genie. Okay, to come out now. Okay, all right. So Tesla. Okay, let's later. I will take a look at some Hong Kong stock, but I think we do not have much. Really have a lot of time. But okay, anyway, first thing first. Tesla is the kind of uh like is the one of the most important stock for the market. Okay, Tesla is one of the most important stock. Okay, but Tesla is not following anybody. Okay, Tesla is the leader. Okay? It's the leader for, okay. Why? Because Tesla is basically the one of the biggest market cap. Okay? One of the biggest market cap, and with a very special niche, right? Because this EV thing, the biggest company, like the top billionaires, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, they are not EV. Okay, the only big guy that's on EV is Tesla. Okay, so Tesla is like the market. Okay, it's already the one of the big part of the market. So definitely, if market were to rebound, Tesla will rebound, and Tesla might rebound faster than everybody. So now it's not that fantastic. Now it's making a lower low, okay, but yesterday is a good thing. It's a small candle. So if today it make a move, today if it make a big move, if Tesla turn blue color, congrats everyone. Okay, from here onwards, we are, we are having the run like 2020. Okay, we might have a run like 2020. Okay, so over here, this is the kind of potential opportunities. But so far, Tesla is not the best. Okay, not having the best cards on hand, where it looks like a downtrend. Okay, so if you can break the downtrend, you can go above 900, 950, stay above 950 for 1 week, 2 weeks, definitely, the Nasdaq, everything will turn around. Okay, so Tesla will lead Nasdaq. Okay, will lead Nasdaq. So that's the thing. Okay. All right. So okay, so before I go on, let's just quickly go into Hong Kong. Hong Kong is terrible. Okay, it's getting worse, and it's not say getting worse. Hong Kong is like really bad. Okay, it's like uh only the coal, oil and gas, okay, is the strong sector. So CNOC, okay, this is the strong stocks, but it's not easy. Okay, this is a Yanzhou coal, okay, Petro China, oil and gas, okay, Zijing mining, this gold, okay, solar supposed to be going up, but it crashed today, which is bad. Okay, which is bad. So solar supposed to be strong, right? In US is strong. All these stock like Sunrun, all this, solar should go with the oil, right? Oil price increase, solar should follow, right? Because it's safe for electricity and more value, right? But it's not the case in Hong Kong. So even this Nongfu, right, have a crash today, 9%. Okay, so Nongfu is one of the richest. Okay, it's the richest man in China. Even he is losing 9% today, right? So for Hong Kong, is really really not that fantastic. Okay, it's not good at all. Okay, so very random. Okay, very random. I think it's again like a political risk is there. Okay, so we try to stay away for now. Okay, Ganfeng is one of the potential. Okay, among the rest, right? Among all these stocks, Ganfeng Lithium is the nicest chart. And nicest chart. Okay, nicest looking chart. So this is like a round bottom. This is like a cup and handle. This is a cup and handle. So this is like a good, nice looking chart. So the rest is really difficult. Okay, so nothing much to talk about. Pacific Basin, this is one of the strongest. Okay, this is one of the strongest. So this is like a cup and a handle and a handle. Okay, this is one of the most perfect stocks out there. Okay, so there's nothing much in Hong Kong. Not easy, really not easy. Okay, so let's watch out for US for the stage 1. So if US stick to the stage 1, okay, there's a good opportunity. Okay. All right. So okay. So let's so yeah. So we have been talking for quite a while. So some of you have been wondering like what we have learned and all that. Okay. So a few things. Number one, I show you with the screener. So the screener, right, is to show you like how to screen for the stocks. Like example, okay, like example tonight, okay, what are the stocks to watch for US? I will put on Nasdaq. I will put on NYSE. I will put on like short-term blue arrow. Okay, and from here, okay, I will see of maybe first blue arrow. Okay, first blue arrow. Okay, I will see like what stocks to watch. Okay, so for first blue arrow, right? Okay, I will look at last 5 days as well. So if the last 5 days, what is the first blue arrow? Okay, that that have a potential. That'll be like CrowdStrike, Costco, Plug Power. Okay, so I can focus easily. Okay, I can focus easily into potential stocks. Okay, like this. Okay, potential stock. These are the potential stocks. Plug Power, these are the potential stock. And Phase, these are the potential stocks. Okay, these are the stocks that's in play. That's in play. A lot of volume, a lot of trades, and in a steady price action right now. Okay. Okay, so over here, another thing is this blue and red. It tells us about the trend. Okay, the trend. So uptrend or downtrend. So when to get in, when to buy more, when to sell. So we follow the system to get in, to get out, and the smart money index. Okay, so smart money index tell me whether the stocks, right, have a smart money or not. Okay, so example, if you want to look at like any stocks, right? Okay, like Singapore stocks. Okay, you say, oh, this is good or not? Oh, this one, okay. You see here, the smart money is coming in. Okay, the volume is slightly building up. Okay, so there could be something brewing over here. Could be could be coming up. Okay, but still it depends on the big players to whether to move the stock or not. Okay, so there's some smart money, but usually I don't buy stocks that is like this lah, downtrend for a long time lah. Okay, so just now like what I say, right? Okay, this kind is better, right? Okay, this kind is better. Okay, those smart money is there for a long time, and also this kind Datadog, this kind is better. The smart money is there for a long time, and like EMPH, you can see the stock, you can see the smart money how they play before. Okay, UPST, you can see that if they play, it's going to be a big one. Okay, if they play, they're going to be a big one. So usually I would like to look for stocks that have some track records. Aztec, this one I think I'm not very sure because I never seen them play before, right? Like I never seen any nice thing happening to it before, so a bit suspicious. Okay, so over here, yep. Okay, this is Jin Hao. Jin Hao is one of my student. Attended the class many years ago, and he's been doing well ever since he attended our class. So let's hear from Jin Hao.
Hi, my name is Jin Hao, and I'm an investor and a position trader. After attending Andy's art trading system workshop, it basically accelerates my journey in investing and trading. Now, the system is very simple, yet very powerful and efficient to help you to screen out the best stocks in the market in just a few seconds. Now, how powerful is that? If you were to analyze every stock in the market, it would take you a lot of time. With Andy's system, it basically just choose all the best gems in the market and give it to you. In the past few months after attending Andy's workshop, I have been generating a lot of double-digit trades. Regardless, you are a new investor, new trader, or an amateur trader, or even a professional trader who are looking for a system to guide you, look no further. Art trading system is your answer.